What's up, gang? So I'm with my boy Dave. Boom. This is Dave, coached by DCP on Insta. I'll link up all his details on here. We're going to go through basically a full push session. So that's going to include of our chest, our shoulders, and our triceps. We're going to go through the lot. Will see us training, and then we'll just talk a few tips in between. So hope you enjoy it. So warming up. Nice lightweight.
So what are we working at? 60% first?
So bring the elbow down slightly towards here. That's it. That's it. Nice. So we'll just pyramid up until we fail at 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, this is going to be quite.
Aim for 10 if you can. 3, come on.
Alright, so I'm going to go straight into our working set. We want to create these, what we call the effective reps, right? So the effective reps are the ones that are going to build the muscle. We don't want to just be counting to 6 for the sake of it. We want the effective rep by the time we get to 6, all effective reps ideally. So your indicator, you'll know that you've got effective reps if we start slowing down with mechanical tension. Anywhere where you literally slow down, not on purpose, but you are just mechanically under so much tension that you have to drive and it slows down. That's when we know we've got a really effective rep. You're going to be close to fatigue. You're going to be causing the damage that you need, right? So have a look at this.
Nice. 3.
Yeah. I'll tell you when, yeah?
Yep. 5. 2. 3. 4. Come on. 5.
'Got it.
Come on, drive. Yep. Perfect. Whoosh.
So what you see there, those last few that really slow down, that's what we call the effective reps. That's what we want to reach. We want to get to that point.
Six to 8. Six.
Yep. Yo, bro. Yep.
Two more.
One of the most common mistakes I see when it comes to the chest is our hand position. Elbows are really up, flaring out, and we end up using a lot of the shoulders. That puts us in a dangerous position. So what we want to do is follow those fibers. If our elbows are down, shrugging right down, and imagine that you're underneath that weight and you're scooping that weight up. So we're going to follow this from the clavicle to the humerus, and from the mid-center line, we're going to bring that elbow in. So how that looks So what you'll see is a lot of guys, they flare out here. So we've got a nice shrug, we're up tight. We want to make sure that chest is popping up, ribs are tight, elbows are down by the nipple line. And want to squeeze those elbows together. Getting a deep stretch. And if we're following our mechanics, we're going to be breathing in on the way down as the chest opens. So it's like a nice deep breath. Chest is open, lungs are full.
Light work.
So give that a go on your next chest workout. So bring those elbows down slightly. That's it. Good. Good. Stretch it out. Ready? That's it. Now squeeze.
Yep. Take that one.
Alright. So I'm up on my working set. What you'll see is that slowing down as we reach fatigue. That's what I want you guys to aim for. Those last 1 or 2 reps should be super, super slow. But involuntary slowing down of tempo, right? Don't want you just mindlessly counting 3, 2, 1 on the way down. It needs to be involuntary, so under full maximal tension. Right, so now I can start feeling that slowing down. This is what we call our effective reps. Right, last working set. Let's go. Sit. Getting that nice stretch, opening up the chest.
Really bring those elbows in. Squeeze at the top. Really feel that lower chest. Good, nice. Breathe in. Squeeze out. That's it, nice in there. Good. Good, man. Come on, last couple of reps. Good. Come on, one more. Yep. Go.
Number 1 tip, guys, when it comes to the gym, put your fucking weights away. The same guy who doesn't re-rack the weights is the same guy who leaves the trolley out in the supermarket, leaves his dishes in the sink, probably doesn't reply to messages when he gets them on his phone. That is the mark of a man. How you do one thing is how you do everything, right? Put your weights away. When it comes to any kind of fly movement, your biomechanics are going to determine how aggressive this incline is and how wide you want to go. Me, I'm quite narrow at the shoulders, but I've got like long limbs. So for me, the wider I go, the more pressure it's going to put on my shoulders. So what I find is to have that bent elbow to drive those elbows behind me and get a nice stretch at the chest. Then I can focus on squeezing. Whereas as soon as I go out, that mechanical tension is so heavy on the way out that I don't really have too much at the front. So just to show you, the wider I take this, just like a seesaw, that's a lot of pressure on my shoulder. I feel that's as deep as I can go. So what I can do is start giving a slight bend at the elbow, allowing my elbows to get really deep, open up the chest, squeeze up. So I'm going to drive those elbows together. So you'll notice there my elbows, they go a lot further apart, deeper behind me, and then I can squeeze up. And just like a accelerator pedal on your car, what you don't want to do is just go 0 to 100. You want to feel that tension there, and just as you accelerate, it should start switching on and speed up, speed up, speed up until you're at full contraction. Please try and go just like that pedal, try and go 100 miles an hour from day one. What's going to happen? You're going to recruit a lot more of your shoulders, your tricep extension. You're going to have all these accessory muscles that we don't want to use. We want to focus on the chest. So we want to create the tension, start switching it on, and once we feel that it's on in one direction, we add in that power to speed it up, okay? Just give that a go. Good. So we can see here on Dave, he's a lot wider than I am. He can take these flight all the way out. He's not putting too much pressure there on his shoulder. He's got a big chest. So you can see that getting a nice stretch, and we're aiming to squeeze. So we're getting that stretch, 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 then we squeeze that point together. Same with that mid chest. Want to squeeze, bring that out, and then we want to squeeze. Good. Try and pause at the bottom. Pause, and switch it on. Good. So just like that accelerator pedal, we want to accelerate up to speed. We don't want to use any inertia or bouncing effect. That's good, man.
Oh, fuck.
Sick. Well,
That's good.
Exercise like this is very, very easy to get that spring action. As soon as we go down, we intend to bounce back up. That's going to take all the tension off the chest. What we want to do is get down there, pause. When we have that pause, feel that acceleration switch on. Get all the tension in the chest, and then activate just that chest to bring it all the way up, okay? We don't want to be out and down here bouncing back up. It's ineffective. We want effective reps all the way.
Go on, squeeze, 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 squeeze.
And that's where you see it. That's the intensity I want you guys to follow, all right? We're getting that involuntary slowing down of tempo. Doesn't mean I'm trying to do that purposely. I'm literally under so much tension and switching on and fatigued that it literally slows down the movement. That is how you get an effective rep. Good. So in this variation, you'll see Dave is bringing his elbows a little further back and squeezing them up. You can see even the hand position slightly is twisting around. This is just to give a bit more focus to stretching the upper chest. So we're getting a lot more recruitment of the upper chest fibers here, just by creating a bigger distance between the clavicle and the humerus here. So we're getting that big stretch. Good. As soon as we get that lower angle, it's going to recruit a lot more of those lower fibers. And as soon as we come up, which is why commonly you hear people say that incline bench is for the upper chest. I would argue it's not necessarily for the upper chest. It's just different fiber recruitment based on the stretch you're getting. And again, that's going to rely mainly on your body structure, your width, your limb length. All of these biomechanics is going to change how each of these movements work specifically with you.
That's it. And squeeze. That's it, all the way down. Get that stretch and squeeze. Good. Nice deep breath in, suck it in, drive it out, squeeze. That's it. And again. Come on, mate. Squeeze, tension. And squeeze. Come on, squeeze in there. Yes. Good. Come on, in there. Nice. In you go. Perfect.
Alright, dips. I love this exercise. We've got a few ways you can perform this. We can make it tricep dominant, or we can make it chest dominant, alright?
Okay, so with a dip, there's two ways that you can do the dip. So first one is for the tricep dominant. Okay, so we're just nice and upright, elbows in. And if you want a more chest focused one, we just take a little bit of a lean forward. So you feel it more in the chest. Obviously, you're still working triceps as well.
Yo, so that was it for part 1. We just covered the chest. Part 2 is going to be shoulders. Part 3 is triceps. If you found any value in this video, make sure you hit like. Subscribe to the channel to get all the latest updates and all the latest videos. And as my thank you for you guys supporting the channel, I'm happy to give you any kind of help that you need. If you've got questions that need answering, drop me a DM inside of Instagram and I will give you a game plan to walk away with and execute yourself. All right, that's my thank you. So you guys keep crushing it and we'll catch you on the next one.